Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're live and on the air, and we're going to roll over to Mount Pleasant High School and talk to the head coach of the Mount Pleasant Tigers, head coach Kit Hartsfield. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing good, Stork. Good to be back. Thanks for having me on.
Well, it'll just be tonight and then next week, and then I try to let everybody go do their thing. You've been on this show before, but you got into a little bit of a battle last Friday night, Coach, and you took on Summertown and 35-7. Take me through it a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. We had a tough game at Summertown. Really good football team, kind of hitting their stride. Schaefer kid at quarterback, big kid. He's really tough to tackle for us, and I believe it was. We came up short on the fourth and one in their territory in the first half, and with a chance to go down and tie it up. And anyways, it goes 14-0 at half, and we got the ball and got behind the chains, but ended up hitting a screen for a first down for about 30 yards on 3rd and 25. But we ended up fumbling that play there after a great effort, by the kid. But it was just kind of took the wind out of ourselves there. There's tons of things we needed to do better overall, but it was definitely a tough match, and give credit to them.
It's been a little bit of a weird season for you. You're 2-5 and 1-3 in the region because you had the one game that if you could have played that one, and you're just trying to keep your kids playing because PT is important for a new coach and trying to get things developed and getting them to buy into the philosophy and plus creating some hype around it in the high school because. Regardless, I was talking to Coach Kreisky about, numbers and on the squad and everything. And I was telling him I'd love to see him get up to about 80, 82 kids on his squad. And, he said, yeah, that's the goal. And you got to have a goal because you got to start thinking about, as you start looking at what you got and what you're getting ready to lose, you kind of got to start thinking about where am I going to be real soon, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, and we losing the Zion game, week 4, which would have been coming after a win. I mean, we got a win for it. It hadn't been credited by everyone yet, but them dropping football counted as a forfeit win, so we're 3-5. But losing the morale of that game, because probably would have been a favorite in that game, a pretty big favorite. And just getting to, be able to have back-to-back wins.
Right.
Could do a lot for a group of kids that,
right.
In the situation they're in at this point. And, getting some of that playing time and, getting a lot of kids in, which we are getting a lot of kids in now. It's not necessarily in the fashion you would want to, but, it is what it is. We got to regroup and bounce back this week versus a tough, Spring Hill. That they've had a tough season, but they're a 5A school, so it'll be a tough game for us.
Yeah, it will be. It will be for your type of guys because, when we start talking Spring Hill, and I'm sure you turned in your 32-man roster, you got a roster back from them of about 63, didn't you?
Right. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. See, it's a big difference. Kids. Yeah, it's a big difference when you're trading. When you're talking about even swapping them in on a Friday night because the guy on their sideline may be a 1, like a 1 on your team, and he's a 2 on their team.
Right. Yeah. And that's just how it goes when you're in games like this. We ran into it earlier versus Columbia Central, who's having a really good season, I would say. So, we'll luckily it won't be very hot, and hopefully, the not having to battle the heat will allow us to not get worn down.
Well, it's an opportunity. Put the uniform on, and you don't get many chances. You only get 10 guaranteed if you're a sophomore, 10 guaranteed if you're a junior, and 10 guaranteed if you're a senior. So anytime you can put that uniform on and fly around on a Friday night with the band playing, it's a good time, isn't it, Coach? It's the best time of your life, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's what I tell the guys. They'll be talking about this forever. It's our seniors. I don't know if it's hit them yet. It'll be the last time they step on their home field. and as an underclassman, when they're older, they would want the younger guys to do everything they can to send them out with a win on their home field. So I know it'd mean a lot. And if you love the game, there's no reason not to go out there and give your best, every single night, regardless of the circumstances.
Well, is it a good time always at Tiger Stadium on a Friday night?
Yeah, it's been great this year. We've had big crowds, big tailgate, in the end zone, cars and tents lined up everywhere. So shut the town down basically. There's a lot of excitement and build up, and we just want to go out on a good note. The last few games, and may have a chance to make the playoffs, may not. We don't control our own destiny there, but just try to get some momentum. With a lot of guys coming back the next year, and give our seniors, a great effort and get them a win on their last game on the field.
Yeah. So where does that put? Where will that put you next week?
Next week we are at Forest.
Okay, so that'll be another. So you've got two good games you're finishing out here on. So yeah, coach, you really want to finish strong and like you said, and have a big time Friday night and everything. So I just want to ask one question: can a man get something good to eat at that Tiger concession stand?
Oh, no doubt, Stuart. You special order. If you make your way down here, we'll have you something good.
All righty, coach. Good luck Friday night. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and as we always say, go Tigers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.